I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you, please smash the like button. I'm trying to get a like spike going, trying to get 1,000 likes a video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'm going to make sure you're up to date on everything that's important in the cryptocurrency space to make sure that you're successful. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Green Day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $197 billion. Bitcoin at 69.30. This is Bitcoin 6-hour chart. I want to show you this previous price action. So this is a run up from roughly around 6,500. And I've got the market cycles labeled, accumulation phase, markup, distribution. So everybody that bought in accumulation, sales, and distribution, marked down, and obviously the bottom fell out, okay? But if you look how similar this recent price action looks, you have the same uptrend. Potentially, you got a head and shoulders up top here, and possible head and shoulders here as well. Now, you see you've got, again, accumulation, markup, distribution. Are we headed towards mark down? Okay, the most important part about this chart, and I want you to understand, is if this is distribution, this is where the whales are selling slowly. They don't want to dump the price of Bitcoin. However, at the end of the day, it's this simple. If we break higher, out of this falling wedge, technically this is a bullish reversal pattern. There's a 68% chance that it breaks higher, 32% chance that it breaks lower, but that did happen here. So again, keep an eye on Bitcoin. Now, we just had a bearish cross of the 21 and the 50. There was some bullish divergence that led to this upside. This is a 1-hour chart. There's a CME Bitcoin futures gap that's overhead right now. Are we going to run up and fill it right now, or are we going to head down to 6,500, 6,400 first? So, watching to see what happens with Bitcoin. Yesterday when we talked, we were down here. Bitcoin was just not really doing a whole lot. Go over to Twitter, follow me there. So I posted, this is an update. On Twitter, I can post things in a second, right? So I posted this idea 20 hours ago, been playing out to perfection. And so, follow me over there, cryptobtc_Chris. I'll make sure, keep you guys up to date as possible. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. It's amazing to see the gains we make in the trading group on a daily basis. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free, and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Boom, 52% out of Link. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup posted in the trading group on the 17th of last month. Boom. Here is Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, again, posted March 17th, broke out 60% gains over time. This is Vechain, up 28%. I just posted this recently. Listen, the trading group is extremely successful, and you can see there's 1,584 people in the trading group. Now, most of these members are not short-term traders. They're not, let me trade with 100x leverage. Most of them buy and they hold for a couple months. They make a bunch of gains and they know when to sell. And this person's up 1,000% on Link, but these people trade on leverage, so it's different. This person's up 215% on ADA. This is probably one of the best stories in the trading group that I've heard in a long time. I've successfully traded $4,000 into $96,000 over the last 3 weeks. Binance coin pumps 9% as the exchange adds Bitcoin options. So this is huge news for Binance coin. What's interesting is I always say, hey, what comes first, the technicals or the news? What pumps this price? Because I had to set up on BNB this complex inverse head and shoulders bottoming pattern, and it's taken off. Huge gains for BNB on this breakout. Every Saturday night we have a Discord in my trading group, and I had this gentleman who was asking Jables the Dude 141. Shout out to him. He said, Chris, ByDAO is new. It's going to be listed on Binance when it comes out. They announced a partnership with Chainlink. Do you have any thoughts on it? And I just like, ByDAO? What is this? I wasn't even familiar with it at all. So I searched it and told him, hey, I'll follow up with it, and wanted to kind of share this info with you guys because they have some big partnerships. I think the most important thing to understand in this space is partnerships and hype are very important for the price and performance of these cryptos. I've got a pretty good explanation and things that I'm going to talk to you about at the end of this video as well concerning ADA that you want to stick around for. So make sure and watch the video to the end. But come to find out, ByDAO, I did a little bit of research. It's basically like the Maker DAO, basically the same thing, right? And it's a decentralized finance, which decentralized finance has been all the talk lately. If decentralized finance takes off like they're talking about, this could be potentially a big project. I don't know a whole lot about coding. This is Ivan on Tech. I went over, I found, he said they've got 140,000 lines of code, and it looks pretty legitimate. It looks good, he stated. Probably one of the most important things that I want to point out to you here is this space is not about like, hey, let me compare my crypto to your crypto, which is better, like whose code's better, right? I mean, it will be, but right now the money is made on speculation. Millionaires and billionaires are getting made every day on speculation. Like this halving run up that's going to happen, it's going to be huge move, and it's going to sell off because of the hype. Okay, so now follow me here. So this is Solana. It was up like 300 or 400% on Binance. And the important thing to look at here was Solana and Chainlink. There's that name again, Chainlink. I've talked to you guys about this. You put Chainlink in any other crypto project, and it's like it takes off, it explodes. Okay, so they teamed up and they created this Oracle situation. But the point is that moved the price exponentially. Here it is, Chainlink official. Sure enough, ByDAO chain is a decentralized stablecoin built on Binance DEX to use multiple Chainlink price reference contracts. Here we go, Chainlink, ByDAO, big partnerships. ByDAO is fully integrating with Binance ecosystem. They're going to be issuing their first DAI-typed DeFi token on the Binance chain. So they're tied to Binance chain as well. Got some big partnerships. Teller is a decentralized Oracle on Ethereum. Went over the website. They're about sold out of their tokens. They're offering some staking rewards as well. They're featured in Forbes, so again, more big names here. I mean, definitely do your own research on this, but at the end of the day, this is decentralized finance and trustless stablecoin running on Binance chain with Chainlink as a partner. Speaking of staking, this is BitThumb. They're going to be launching IOST staking as a service. And again, staking is great. Everybody that's new in crypto, they come into crypto and they want an alternative stream of income, right? They want the steady stream. And so staking gives you that. And it's great for the coins because you develop a lot of holders that essentially verify a lot of the transactions on the blockchain. So it works great for the projects as well as the holders. The most important thing is to buy these coins at the bottom and then hold, not ride the downtrends, lower, because essentially that would offset any of the staking rewards. So remember, the soft staking is when you stake these coins on an exchange. Bitcoin halving, these are search statistics on Google Trends. So you can see Bitcoin halving had an amazing run up. Before the last Bitcoin halving, the number of Bitcoin halving searches skyrocketed. Here we are again. Like there's a hype factor that's going to happen. There's a idea or cliche that's stated in cryptocurrency. You buy the rumor, and the rumor is here it comes. Here's the halving, and then you take profits right before you sell before the news. You sell before it happens. And I definitely recommend that you consider taking the profits when Bitcoin has this halving run up. We'll see some move higher, and potentially this could be it right now. Yeah, there's a lot of bearish situations going on with Bitcoin, but you have to remember the most important thing about Bitcoin is as soon as you expect it to do one thing, what's it do? something else, right? Expect the unexpected. Now, this is the S&P 500 index with the red and green candles. And Bitcoin, USDT is in orange, and you can see very correlated, right? They both bounced at the same time, both headed higher. And literally the market looked a little bit better than it has, S&P 500 market. And you can see Bitcoin, again, in the green today. So the point is this: you're at this overhead resistance, the S&P 500. If the S&P 500 can break this level, you know, there's potentially some more Bitcoin upside behind it. So keep an eye on this idea. Now, this overhead gap, you know, these gaps, price action always runs up and fills it, always does. Now, whether it happens now or later, we don't know. Maybe it's forming this right shoulder here, okay, of this head and shoulders. However, the CME gap is up here around 7,300-ish, you know, so this would be potentially a reason for a move to fill that level. You can kind of start to get bullish almost. We break up above 7,300 and we can hold there. However, Bitcoin's got some work cut out. The bulls got to show up, that's for sure. Ironically enough, you know, we're in crypto and we're all in. Some people, like you mentioned anything about the stock market and they just don't want to hear it. And this was kind of shocking to me as far as this tweet that I found. Clorox Co. CLX on the New York Stock Exchange is outperforming the S&P 500, which is bounced considerably, gold, which is way up, and Bitcoin. Clorox, panic buying. It was like the inverse of all the sell-offs. You know those horses, they put blinders on them and then you can only see one direction? Sometimes, and it happens to me, like I'm just like so fixated on crypto sometimes, and there's buying opportunities in other markets. So kind of just want to plant a seed with you. Like there's things going on in the world with this panic situation. Clorox wipes, Clorox bleach. Man, if you would have been, I had a buddy at the gym, bought a bunch of the stock in a company that makes those N95 masks. Killed it. I mean, killed it. He's not stressed about taking some time off from work. I promise you that. So anyway, shout out to Johnny Ford. He was looking for CLX on the CoinMarketCap chart on Twitter. And he's like, bro, it's down 68%. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, Clorox on New York Stock Exchange. He says, whoa, it's up 168%, killing it. Amazing. Bitcoin price rejects 100-week moving average, so is a pre-halving pump over. And that's the thing. Is this the pre-halving pump? Is this it? You know, who says that we have to move lower? We have to double bottom now. Maybe the double bottom happens after the halving, potentially. You know, so it can't be stuck bullish, can't be stuck bearish. You have to, you know, we're gathering data every single minute of every single day, and we have to be able to make changes on the fly immediately. You know, so buying breakouts of obvious trend lines and patterns is an easy way to do that. Chart pattern resurfaces that saw Bitcoin plunge from 10,000 to 3,600. Wait a minute, I found it first. So that's exactly what they were talking about. This chart right here. Same pattern. So again, this was a falling wedge. It's supposed to break higher, 68% chance, but it broke to the downside. And when they do break lower, it's very bad. If this breaks lower, do not ride this downtrend. That break to the upside, hey, if you're not in Bitcoin, buy the break to the upside. These altcoins, people are going to sell their altcoins and they're going to ride Bitcoin up higher. You guys remember the they call it April Fool's rally when April Fool's 2019 when Bitcoin was running up crazy. Everybody was selling their altcoins. My whole group was like, Chris, what's going on? Altcoins are going down. Bitcoin's going up. Why? Because people start, when Bitcoin's moving like that, and this happened in 2017 as well, when Bitcoin's moving like that, people are like, man, these altcoins, everybody's selling them. Everybody's getting stopped out. And so their stop sell orders are getting hit. And then all of a sudden, potentially if they're BTC trading pairs, they're back into Bitcoin. So just understand how this market works. Federal Reserve has printed $2 trillion, which is 10x the total crypto market cap in less than 2 months. Number one, crypto market cap is tiny comparatively. Number two, they just keep printing money. And this is the ace in the hole for crypto. This is why we will take over, and this for sure is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime, without question. Toronto Stock Exchange's listing of Bitcoin Fund can have a major impact on crypto. Listen, this is awesome. Great news. Toronto Stock Exchange, Bitcoin funds, perfect. However, you just think what Bitcoin's done over the last 10 years without a whole lot of this involved, we'll be okay. Whether I haven't even heard a word about ETFs lately. Does it matter? Watch what's going to happen. Let's just see this halving run up. It's going to be golden. China ranks 37 crypto assets, pushing Bitcoin, XRP, and most major altcoins out of the top 10. Okay, every time I see this, I don't know. I ask myself, why do you even cover it? I just want to give you guys an idea of what they're talking about. So they list EOS, Tron, Ethereum, Lisk, IOST, Nulls, Qtum, Neo, XLM, Dash in the top 10. Then you've got Bitcoin at about 14. A lot of these Litecoin, ADA are all the way down here. I guess my main point here is like the best project and the most profitable project is not always the same. There's a lot of marketing that's important in cryptocurrency. Like you could have the best crypto out there, and if you can't, if nobody knows about it, it's going to fail. If you can have a mediocre project and everybody knows about it, they'll be interested in picking it up and adding it to their bag, right? So like some of this technical stuff, like it's going to matter later, like who's got the best code, who's got the best use cases, biggest partnerships, like what's mainstream adoption. But right now, we're just not quite there yet. As an example, look at this. So this is from Crypto Differ, and this is the top blockchains as far as their GitHub commits. So GitHub commits is when essentially the open source software updates are uploaded to GitHub, okay? And so who's got the most GitHub commits, the most activity? ADA. ADA. All right, let's look at ADA's chart. And this is just to show you like, hey, ADA's potentially a great project. However, and they've been working on their code, but it's not reflected in the price. It's gotten completely wrecked over time. So what I want you guys to focus on is understanding sometimes it's not about what is the best crypto or not. It's what people perceive to be the best crypto. And a lot of that is based on partnerships, hype, and of course, technical. So I just encourage you to be a well-rounded, diverse individual in the cryptocurrency space. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.